Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 love reading. If you are currently in a romantic partnership, or if it comes up a temporary separation from your person, this is the reading for you. If you are single and looking for new love, please stay tuned and I will be putting those singles readings up for you guys. But we're going to jump right into your reading here and see what we've got coming out. We do have card number 30 there, the Garden and the Gate. We have the yin yang energy, and when that card is in the upright, we look at the yin energy of receiving, of allowing, of being open, and we also have rest and rejuvenation. So it looks like here that perhaps life has been really busy lately. Okay, you might be feeling a little bit run down. Perhaps you and your person haven't been spending a lot of time together. There may be a lot of family obligations, work obligations, financial things getting in the way, and there may be a need here for a little bit of a break, a little bit of rest. I'm just going to grab this first since that's speaking to me the most here. Okay, so rest and rejuvenation. If you have the opportunity for you and your person to get a little bit of alone time, this is the great time to do it, to replenish your batteries, to have a little bit of a rest, and to maybe reconnect here as well. The rest and rejuvenation energy can also represent the need to possibly go within, to think about what it is that you want, to think about what's important to you, what makes you happy. This is card number 19, so it can relate back to that Sun card. Where do you see yourself headed? What gives you all of the wonderful positive vibes and feel? Do you need to get a little bit creative? Do you need to get that sense of connection back with your person? Okay, so this is that time to go within and to meditate on what it is that you're looking for there as well. And you may just get those answers. And part of that is being open and being receptive. We've got the yin yang energy, but this is the yin energy that is highlighted, that divine feminine, okay, the energy of allowing, very connected to the high priestess energy, right? Trusting your intuition, following your heart, being open to someone else's point of view, being in that energy of being receptive to things around you. Okay, card number 22. 22 is a master builder number, reminding you that you have all of the wisdom, the knowledge, all of the life experience to make the right choice for yourself, to build a life that you want. Okay, so again, think about what it is that you want. And this could just be that this is really just this energy where, where you're just taking it easy. You're not pushing the envelope or anything. You're not making big, bold moves or big, bold changes. But I'm feeling that there may be some sort of connection that may be needed between you and your person, okay, or maybe just a little bit more energy to kind of open your heart a little bit. If you're in a relationship status where you've only known your person a short time and you're feeling that connection, or maybe there's a little bit of uncertainty, there may be some walls that you need to put down a little bit. Okay, perhaps you do have a little bit of wall of protection around your heart and you're trying to figure out, is it safe for me to open up? If you've been with your person for a little bit longer, right, perhaps there's been some challenges that you've been dealing with, and you're a little bit of uncertain how to deal with them, or how to make improvements, or even how to kind of reconnect with your person on a deeply emotional level, okay, or even a spiritual level for that as well. Okay, so it's kind of like this very calm, very quiet energy to get in touch with your emotions, get in touch with your higher self. Okay, maybe you're forming that deeper bond with your person, and we do need to take that time to do that. But we have the Garden and the Gate here as well. And this is card number 30. There's a lot of creative energy that comes out with this, but there's also things that are blossoming, changing, growing, and evolving in your relationship. The Garden and the Gate shows that there may be some sort of obstacle that's being placed in your path. Now, this could be that wall around your heart. Okay, this could be that, that energy where, okay, I don't know, is it safe for me to open up, or is there a path forward from where we are? Is there a way to overcome the obstacle? And the thing when we have the Garden and the Gate, you may need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. You may need to release your release your own restrictions, let your guard down a little bit. Okay, of course, trust your intuition, trust your heart, right? But in this particular card, this is a reminder that there is some positive transformation that's available. There is a way forward. Okay, there is a path that we can follow, but there is an obstacle right there with that wrought iron gate. But the thing is this girl that's on this side of that gate, okay, has the key to unlock it. So this is spirit reminding you that whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever you want to create, whatever you want to improve, you hold the key to that. Okay, unleash your true potential as far as your relationship goes. Okay, do something different if you need to do something different. Find your way forward. Unlock that gate. Okay, so whatever obstacles that you are faced with, you hold that key. So Spirit's trying to give you a little bit of confidence, and maybe even trying to give you a little gentle nudge out of your comfort zone a little bit. But that could come with the energy of maybe feeling a little bit trapped as well. So maybe you're looking for a little bit of freedom, okay? Or maybe you and your person need a need to have a little bit of adventure, okay? Especially if you've been feeling kind of a little bit stuck. Perhaps there's something different that you can do to breathe some, excitement into your relationship. Okay, so just think about what it is that you're looking for there. There's a healing energy that is coming in here with all of this. Okay, so healing and growth. Okay, but we do have a little bit of an obstacle here to overcome. Okay, so just kind of connect with all of your emotions and your persons, and maybe take a little bit of extra time, maybe some alone time. All right, so we do have the World coming out here. Interesting. All right, so we've got the World, we've got the Prince of Wands. I'll explain what all these mean as soon as I pull them. We've got the Magician. Wow, beautiful. What it is that you want. You hold the key, you hold the power. That Magician is a blessing for you. We've got the Five of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords there for you as well. Okay, so there we go. Actually, you know what? The bottom of the deck there, I'm not going to pull the whole thing out there, but we do have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and that represents Two of Pentacles in the upside down. Okay, that there is some sort of need to restore some balance somewhere in your world. And again, it could just be that maybe the responsibilities, the commitment between you and your person is not quite matching. Okay, but it can also be with this energy that's up here. You might just need that time off, okay? Especially if, maybe things have just been crazy, topsy-turvy. You've had a lot of things on the go. You're tired. You're kind of a little bit exhausted, okay? If something's just out of balance, okay, the yin-yang energy is here to restore some balance, okay? So balance restoration may be required, okay? Somewhere in there. But we do have the World card coming in, and the World card here is coming in as the energy coming towards you. And the World represents, it can represent closure, it can represent the completion of a cycle, okay, but in a very positive way. All right. And sometimes we just need to take a step back, and we need to be grateful and thankful for where we are in our relationship. Okay. So this can certainly be that energy where you're just enjoying where you're at for the moment. There's celebrations to be had. There's, maybe you need to get out and explore the world a little bit if you've been focused on your responsibilities. Okay. The World card brings in celebrations and gratitude, abundance, success, and just really living your best life kind of energy. But it does represent the end of a cycle as well. So for some of you here, maybe you're thinking about what lies in front of you. What path do you take next? Maybe you're just enjoying the ride, and you're just allowing your love, your relationship to blossom and grow, and just, you're going with that flow. Okay. But for some of you here with the World card, it could possibly be the end of the road per se. But I'm really feeling more here that you're ready to take the next steps. You're ready to move forward. But I think here that it's important to take that time to just enjoy where you are, connect with your person, get out and explore the world, have some fun, maybe even travel, maybe in the cards for you as well, right? Maybe you need to break out of your comfort zone a little bit and infuse fresh life into your relationship, because we do have the Prince of Wands here as a challenge for you. So this is kind of going to be a little bit multi-leveled with this particular one, okay? Because this is in your challenge position. The Prince of Wands is the Knight of Wands. So there may be some commitment issues that are here. Okay. This could be you, it could be your person. The Knight of Wands energy is not necessarily known as being committed for the long term, is known as, a player kind of energy, something short and sweet, something exciting, something that is very fun. Okay, a lot of passion involved. Okay, but it's really more for the short term, not necessarily the long term. So for part of you, your challenge may be commitment, okay, or seeing a relationship through to the next level. So you may be doubting or questioning that. Okay, it can be that one person is more committed than the other person, but it's a really good time. All right. So that could be part of that, there is seeing if this person is going to stick around. Okay. Part of the challenge for you also is that maybe you are in this relationship, and even as fun, as exciting, as passionate as it is, perhaps you are really feeling here with the garden and the gate that I don't know if this is something I can move forward with. So you may have a very important decision to make in the month ahead, okay, whether this is something that you want to continue on with, or whether it's something that maybe is really not floating your boat anymore. Okay, maybe you're just listening to your heart a little bit more there. Okay, you're ready to open your heart, but this may or may not be that person for you. Part of the challenge here with the Prince of Wands could also be forward momentum, taking something, of course, to the next level, but maybe seeing your relationship enter a level of maturity. Okay, so again, maybe someone is not taking responsibility for things. Maybe someone's being a little bit childish. Okay, or, it can also be, with this being a forward movement, it can be that, you've been trying to rush ahead a little bit too fast and forgetting to enjoy the ride. Okay, so it might be a little bit of impatience that's coming in here with this Prince of Wands energy. All right, and so anyway, but certainly a little bit of a challenge there. Now, I will say that for some of you here, this Prince of Wands, this Knight of Wands energy, can also represent, if things have gotten a little bit dull or rusty, the garden and the gate, maybe you're feeling a little bit restricted. This is a little bit more of an opening up energy here. So with this Prince of Wands, perhaps there's like a waning of some passion, of some flames, or even a physical connection that may not necessarily be where you want it to be. And again, it can just be that there's restrictive energy that's here. There's tired, kind of heavy energy that's here as well. And maybe even a little bit of healing that is necessary, okay, or reconnecting on a deep spiritual or emotional plane with your person. Okay, so if the shine has dulled a little bit, okay, or if you're not feeling that powerful connection anymore, then perhaps it's time to take action. Okay, perhaps it's time to find a way to infuse fresh life into your relationship. Okay, maybe you need to focus a little bit more on your person, okay, and that connection, okay, especially that physical connection, that chemical attraction there between you and your person, okay. But whatever it is that you're looking for, that you want to achieve, where you want to go, where you want to level up, what do you want to infuse into your relationship, you have all of this magic, all of this power within you. The Magician is here as a blessing, manifestation energy. This is all about being focused on your goals and creating that life that it is that you want. Okay, the Master of Creation comes in with that Magician, and this power, this lies within you. If you need to restore some balance in your relationship, you have the ability to do that. If you want something to, go to the next level, you have the power to find out what that answer is. Okay, is this the relationship for you, or does it look a little bit different when you close your eyes and you envision your future? Do you see your future with your person that you're with? Okay, and if so, then get cracking. Okay, know what it is that you want and go for it. That Magician has you using all of your resources at your disposal, all at the same time, all at the right time. You're connecting with your emotions in a positive way. You're communicating in a positive way. Yes, you can do something a little bit more fun and exciting as well. You can rekindle your spark. Okay, whatever it is that you are looking for, you can find your answers, you can find your way forward, you can communicate, you can break free of stagnation. Okay, remember that power lies within you. So be focused and be clear on what it is you want. And again, maybe there's some meditation that may be involved for you. Okay, but this is a very magical, very powerful energy. Okay, so if you want to get something back on track, here you go. Boom, done. Okay, so that magician lies within you. You are the alchemist of your relationship, and it requires a little bit of honesty. Okay, and really connecting with your emotional self, with your heart, with your head, maybe a little bit. Okay, there's some communication that comes in here. Okay, but it's when everything is in alignment, boom, that's when things happen for you. But communication may really be the key for you, because we do have the Five of Swords here, and this is coming in as advice from Spirit. The Five of Swords does represent some sort of conflict. Okay, usually some communication struggles, some issues, being honest, being truthful, okay, or speaking your mind. It can also be that maybe there is some combative kind of energy with the Five of Swords. It could be internal. Okay, it could be internal, and if it is internal, some internal doubts or confusion or fear, okay, and Spirit's really wanting you to get clear. All right, to be positive, be focused on what it is that you want, be focused on where you want to go forward. If your communication style with you and your person isn't working right now, try a different way. Okay, this is also to be a little bit more, how should we say, discerning with how you do communicate here as well, because the Five of Swords is actually, oddly enough, can certainly be an energy of victory. It's like, yes, I won the argument. Okay, we've got a healthy debate, but yes, I got the last word. I win. Okay, but sometimes when we win that argument, okay, or when we win that discussion, or when we get something our way, my way or the highway, there are ramifications to that. Okay, so think of a discussion that you're having with your person. Okay, maybe a healthy debate back and forth. Maybe you're trying to figure out a compromise, and then just when you think the dust has settled, bam, someone comes in there with that last word, that last dig that didn't need to be said, okay, but that actually ultimately causes someone pain. Okay, so when we get that Five of Swords energy, winning an argument may come at a cost. So Spirit's really wanting to highlight that communication for you, highlight that there may be a better way to communicate with your person, to be a little bit more clear, be honest and open, but also kind of know when to stop. Okay, and if this is like your person that tends to kind of keep on going and going and going and throwing in that last word, that last dig, and you're the one that is left feeling bad, or feeling a lack of confidence about yourself or anything like that, then perhaps this may be that end of the road for you. Okay, or perhaps there is some significant change that may be necessary, okay, in order to improve that and overcome that challenge. Communication issues within relationships are very common. We all come from different places. We have different backgrounds. We have different values, morals, different ways of thinking, even. Okay, different priorities sometimes too. And so communication struggles really can sometimes make or break a relationship, right? So this is just that reminder from Spirit there to try and take the high road, focus on maybe speaking your truth, but be, how should we say, be a little more compassionate maybe with your delivery of that. Okay, because sometimes we don't mean things to come out in a really harsh way, but sometimes they do. Okay, so certainly maybe some communication here is the key to get things back on track. Okay, but we may also have just a misunderstanding or something that you need to focus on, and maybe try something a little bit different, infuse fresh energy into here. Okay, but certainly there may be some challenge there that you do need to overcome by staying positive, by staying truthful, and getting things back on track. With the Magician here, this is certainly your power. However, this can represent possibly there is a person around you somewhere that is kind of that person that just has all the answers. All right. And maybe this person can really help you a little bit, maybe give you some advice or some guidance. Okay. It could be spiritual guidance as well with that magician energy, but there may just maybe someone around you that just always has the right answer, just always kind of knows what you're thinking or what you're doing, or even can, always has that really great piece of advice for you. So there may be a person there that can actually have a very positive impact on your relationship. But we do have the Knight of Swords, and this is your overall outcome for the month. And the Knight of Swords does bring in some great excitement into the mix. It brings forward momentum. It brings this, this maybe possibly improvements in communication. Now, don't get me wrong, the Knight of Swords could actually be some good news coming your way, right? You have an important discussion, you hash out some issues, okay, and you get things back on track. Okay, you could have some good news that's headed your way. Perhaps you and your person, you really do get back on the same page, and this allows your relationship to move forward. It's very exciting. Okay, the Knight of Swords does bring in that excitement into your world. Okay, does bring in that zest for for life, for adventure. Okay, and so like I said, with the Prince of Wands that's over here, I think I might have called him the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Prince of Wands would be the Page of Wands, actually. Okay, but still a level of infancy possibly in a relationship, right? So how do we get that to the next level, right? Because sometimes it's just like an initial kind of relationship there, and how do we take it to the next step, the next level, right? Or how do we even get out and get some fun? So that Knight of Swords, I think you're getting some answers. I think you're getting some clarity. I think you're taking some action. I think you're sorting out some communication issues there. I think you're getting back on track. But you may also be a little bit spontaneous in that energy as well. The Knight of Swords with the Magician, okay, that rest and rejuvenation. Perhaps you're breaking free and overcoming a challenge. Perhaps you're breaking free and exploring the world. Maybe you and your person have a little get together, or a getaway, I should say, and something that kind of just gets you back on track, right? A little bit of impulsive energy, spontaneous energy, but kind of in a positive way. All right, so let's see what else we get out of here for you. Thank you very much. So coming in with the World, the Eight of Swords, look at that. The Garden and the Gate is that restrictive energy, and the Eight of Swords is here as well. So I think here that you're getting some clarity that you're looking for. Okay, if you're maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, this world energy, I think you're figuring something out so that you can overcome some challenge. But the Eight of Swords is quite often a self-imposed restriction, as can be the Garden and the Gate, right? Remember, that girl has that key around her neck that can unlock that gate forward. So you have the answers. Okay, you know what you want, you know what you should do, and instinctively okay? So you need to trust yourself there, okay? But that Eight of Swords can represent a little bit of fear, worry, anxiety, okay? But ultimately we're overruled by that World card there, okay? So I think here you're going to figure some things out. You're going to figure out how to move forward. You're going to find a way past your obstacles, okay? And you're going to get things back on track in a way that is healthy and good for you. The Prince of Wands there, we've got the Six of Cups here as well. So again, so even though I think I said the Knight of Wands a little bit earlier, okay, it's actually the Page, but still a level of infancy. So it could be that you are trying to get this relationship up to a level of maturity. Okay, perhaps someone is acting like a child. Okay, to be honest, okay, the Six of Cups quite often is that child energy, right? Your inner child, okay, or even dealing with children. So maybe children are something of an obstacle for you, okay, and it could be that, perhaps there's family obligations that get in the way. Perhaps you and your person can't get any time alone because you do have children all around you. Okay, but perhaps again with the Six of Cups is usually a fun-loving kind of energy, kind and gentle and warm and fuzzy, living your best life, living for the moment. So there may be something here where maybe there's been not a lot of fun in the last little while, and you're trying to figure out how to, how to have a little bit more fun. Okay, or even how to get someone to take responsibility or to commit. Okay, or to take something up to the next level. All right, and sometimes we do need to work through some issues. Now the Six of Cups can be an energy, yes, of living in the present moment, but it can also be one of nostalgia. Okay, it can be one of getting lost or stuck in the past. Maybe there even is some past influences that are affecting your current situation. Okay, so it could be some children or something from past relationships. Maybe you have an ex that comes back or something like that. Okay, or there could just be some underlying fear and anxiety because past relationships may not necessarily have worked out in your best interest. And sometimes we have those underlying fears and anxieties. Sometimes there's really nothing wrong with our relationship, but sometimes we do have that little bit of fear, or maybe you do have your guard up, okay, because of something from your past. All right, but the Six of Cups can also just be a little bit of stuck energy in this position, right? You're stuck in a rut. It's like, okay, this is where we started, this is where we are now. How do we get to the future? How do we move forward? Or do we move forward? Okay, so that's something to work out there. But with the Magician, we've got the Two of Cups, bringing things back together. All right, thank you very much. So the Two of Cups with that Magician. How do you restore balance and harmony in your relationship? How do you focus on your love and your connection with your person? There is this opportunity here to get things back on track, to get things back in alignment, to follow your heart and do what's right for you. Okay, so there is love here. Okay, and there is this possibility of the future here, but you got to know what your heart wants. Okay, does your heart dead set on this relationship? Because soulmate energy, which is part of the Two of Cups, okay, connecting with another person on a deep plane, okay, heartfelt connection, okay, even a spiritual connection can come in here. So we got that soulmate energy, but as we all know, soulmates aren't always necessarily here forever, right? They're here for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So this could be that you're trying to figure out, you may know deep down that this person is a soulmate for you, but you may be trying to figure out what that means, right? Does this mean someone who you are just destined, we have destiny coming out here anyway, where you are destined to be together? And, is that just for now? Is that to teach you a lesson? Is that to help you heal? Is that to help enlighten you in some way and open your eyes to say, aha, this is what I really want out of a relationship, and this is either going to do it for you or it's not going to do it for you. Okay. But soulmates, a short-term soulmate always carries a hard lesson. Okay, so some of you may have that. Okay, is that this may not be a forever instance, but it's something that you're meant to experience, and there's a reason for that. Okay, and I think here that you will discover the reason for it. All right. But I think others of you here, I think that you do have this blessing coming in with the Two of Cups here to really deepen your bond, deepen your connection with your person. If you've been feeling kind of out of touch with your person, I think here that you have that ability to breathe fresh life in, to get things really back on track there, okay, to overcome challenges and to really, like I said, restore that harmony, okay, with your person. So something in a very, very positive way there for you. Your advice from Spirit, the Eight of Cups. Are you walking forward into the future with your person, or are you walking away? Is there something that you need to let go of? Okay, the Eight of Cups can certainly be that advice from Spirit, that there has been maybe something in your past, okay, that you no longer need to let influence your future. Okay, so you need to emotionally detach from something from your past so that you can move forward into something a little bit better, so that you can embrace your future, so that you can free yourself. The Eight of Cups also is that maybe there's something here in your current environment, your current relationship here, that's causing you a little bit of grief. And in order to overcome that, we need to get something out in the open. We need to speak our truth, and then we need to let it go and move past it. Okay, instead of letting things linger. Sometimes we do, say, okay, I forgive you. And then a few weeks later, boom, someone brings up that thing again. And all of a sudden it comes into another argument argument. Okay, so we do need to know when to really let something go, okay? Because that Eight of Cups is, quite often when we do have that Eight of Cups, it is that in order to take something to the next level, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, contentment, happiness, joy, all of those things, sometimes we do need to face our fears. We do need to process some emotions. We do need to let something go, because this can be a transitional energy. You are about to level up, but there's something that you need to figure out first, okay? Or there's something that you're going to improve. So you need to figure out something there first. So don't shy away from your emotions. Don't shy away from communication here, because your ability to move forward here is very strong. All right. But also for some of you, yes, the Eight of Cups can certainly be a walking away energy from your present moment. Okay, because honestly, if someone here, if you're looking to take something to the next stage, you don't want someone to waste your time. Okay, time is precious, you can't get it back, right? So if someone's just, wasting your time and spinning your wheels, and they won't take responsibility, they don't want that commitment, anything like that, you may be looking for something a little bit deeper than what maybe they can offer, because maybe they're acting like a child, okay, shirking responsibility. And yeah, perhaps here there is something that you need to hash out with them, and that may result in you walking away, okay, and taking action. Say, you know what? Thank you for being a soulmate for me. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about you. Kiss, say goodbye, and that may be in the cards for you, okay? But again, follow your heart, know what it is that you want, okay? And then you can take that appropriate action, okay? But we do have the Chariot. So, I mean, we've got the Knight of Swords as your overall outcome, and we do have the Chariot energy here as well. So we've got some Cancerian energy here, and the Chariot is a card of destiny. So when everything is in alignment, when we're confident, we know what we want, okay, and this is us really following our ambitions, okay, is carries with it an element of success, okay, moving on your destined path, your destined journey. So there may be for some of you something here that you're just meant to experience, that you have to work through so that you can move forward with your relationship, okay? Get everything back on track, get those stars aligned for you, and get to where you want to be. Both of these are moving forward energies, and we do have the World card. So I think we mentioned here a little bit earlier that perhaps there is a romantic getaway, or some travel, or some, maybe something that you can do that's a little bit wild and spontaneous, and, gives you and your person, some kind of fresh energy that will also move you forward there with that Chariot energy as well. Okay, but the Chariot really is, really is that passion infused into your connection, that chemical attraction, that being on the same page, getting your ducks in a row, and then boom, off to the races you go with that. Okay, so certainly some forward momentum that's coming in here. The Chariot is, does bring about an energy of success and victory as well, of overcoming challenges and obstacles. Okay, so we do have this overcoming energy. So I think whatever issues that you're dealing with, whatever blocks that you may have, okay, whatever, is standing in your way, okay, I think you're at least going to find a way past it, whatever that does look like for you. With this Eight of Cups here, with that advice from Spirit, be something a little bit different for each and every one of you, okay? But I think whatever it is that you desire, the Magician and the Chariot, whatever it is that you desire, by the actions that you take, by the influence that you have, and by the answers that you find, this all helps you move forward and make the right choices for yourself. So let's grab a couple last cards here and see what other messages that we do have for you. Two, and woo, thank you. That's a lot of them though. Thank you very much. And let's have the boo. Okay, so we're going to get those two. That's fine. All right, so here we go. And there is a card for you. A message for you. Okay, a little bit of love letter here. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay, so again, there's love here. Okay, sometimes we just don't focus on it. All right, so focus on love. Right? The Magician, focus on love, and that's a blessing for you, okay? Or focus on what your heart wants. There's your next card. My beloved. Ooh, another love letter. Interesting. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So even if you and your person haven't spent a lot of time together, there's that Two of Cups energy coming right there for you. Your next card, we've got a bonus card out here, okay? There's, ooh la la, okay? There is your next card, and we've got passion. Beautiful, okay? A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Breathe that passion into your relationship. There's your final card, and we have look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And there's that advice from Spirit summed up. So I'll leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic July. Hopefully you get a chance to get out and have some fun. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.